이게 정말 인종차별인가에 대한 얘기를 하고 있다가
So it's like this.
Cute.
Actually, I love it.
So it's a sushi delivery.
Hobby. Because he's scary. And I heard. So what do you think? You like it?
It's pretty interesting. Like it looks like a zip up, and also looks like a cardigan a little bit.
Because it's like this. And you can be like
Pulling down.
So you feel like I didn't move my money.
How much was it? I don't know. So it's usually around like January, February time.
Oh, I see.
One time I forgot about it, and she didn't say anything.
My baby.
And I was like, Mom, feel terrible that you didn't even say a word. And she was like, it's okay, it's okay.
No, seriously, I think you will have sometimes some difficulty to say sorry to your kids. But it makes sense.
Okay,
Even
it's
me,
my fault. I'm sorry, but would you like to hear what I say?
No. No, I mean, even me, I will have difficulties. Because it's not easy. In your culture, there is this stuff like that older people, elderly, you should be...
Like seniority?
Seniority make you being like, I maybe make a mistake, but...
I'm your father.
I'm your father, like this.
Well, it could
and
be...
It's good, but at the same time it's not.
It could be the generations before us, you know?
You think
like my grandpa or something. Or even my father. But now, I think it's more very horizontal, you know?
Your child, it's different. Jill, she make a mistake, you will never feel that it's your duty to you, Hyunwoo Park. Jill, you should not! You will never do that because you know that
you think, like...
she has parents and they will do it.
Why do you think parenting is all about,
No, it's not.
I wouldn't
We are just talking about this. There is many moments you will be like... Those kids, they are like their mom, like this. But why my head looks like a big egg? So big, no?
You will throwing your stones to you when you say your face is big. 오, 오늘의 Lamborghini.
Wow. What? Hyunwoo buy a cake for his friend.
저기 야키토리 오마카세 오픈해가지고 우리랑 같이 가고 있습니다.
아니요.
살짝 긴장된다고 하네요.
아니요.
I say you're nervous.
아니요.
Just live it.
아니요. 여러분, 현우 안 들었어요. Don't listen to 현우. Okay.
올리브오일이랑 바질 뭐야?
이거랑 이제 좀 이거 좀 많이 들어가. 레몬 식초, 그다음에 레몬 주스.
학교가 1시에 끝나거든. 2시나 1시에.
오전까지.
거기는 언제 끝나?
여기도 서울에도 오전 오후반이 있는데 완전 나 때문에 오후반이었어.
근데 어떻게 일본에서 학교는 이미 끝내시고 오신 거잖아, 그치?
근데 대학교는 이제
거기서 하고 여기서는 이거 그릴 멋있다.
일본 사람.
진짜?
Someone is getting drunk.
근데 이게 일본에서도 흔한 부위는 아니잖아요. 대박이다 이거 벼슬 수컷인 거네 male chicken male because female doesn't have that.
Yeah, of course.
와. 와.
진짜 올리니까 나 거기 HK라고 써놓은 거야.
그 아시아인들의 어떤 작은 눈에 대해서 얘기하는 그 영상을 잠깐 봤는데 이게 정말 인종차별인가에 대한 얘기를 하고 있다가 좀 공유하면 좋을 것 같아서 갑자기 이렇게 켰습니다. So I think
Show your hands. No. Your hands were like this. You need to show.
oh, it so smell. Go. Smells so bad. Go. Sorry, go. Do you smell? 죄송합니다. 진짜 죄송합니다. I'm truly sorry.
Okay, I have a question. Do you think you will cut this? You have to show.
어쨌든
That's crazy. Hyun.
미안해요.
No, that's crazy. It was like a weapon. Ew. This is not what I signed for.
Use crit.
I'm doing this. Did I do like this? No.
I said sorry.
Sorry after like this? No, he's not.
We're not here to talk about my fart.
You start a new debate. Tell us in the comment section.
어쨌든 뭐 그렇게 됐는데
Anyway.
talk about this without
Me, I have
without
something
thinking
to say.
it is racism.
That's the problem. I have an opinion on it.
Because if
I have an opinion.
Okay.
Hear my voice. You know why they think like there is no problem? They think it's okay, but it's not okay. That's it.
When I hear Caucasian people making jokes about themselves, their own appearance, look, they're okay with it, and they're also okay when other races talk about their faces, because like you said, they just consider it like being funny.
First, they consider as a joke. And second, they are not really victim of racism. So if you joke about a white person, it will not touch like a white person in the same way.
Because they're not minority.
That it will touch like Asian or black or whatever. In the general culture, being too white never been something bad. You know what I mean?
That's
like those
a good
kind
point.
of stuff. So that's why for them it's just a joke. But
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I'm not Asian, so I don't know. You are
You're
the one
Asian.
who can say no. You are. I'm nobody to say. Oh, it seems like. But I just feel like as like grown adult, it's just stupid joke.
And I think
We are not two years old.
I think the not cool thing about this is that they would not do that to black people. Because they know that they'll be in big trouble, and they know that black people are ones who speak out.
This
and
is
make
minority who
actions.
speak out.
Yeah, but sometimes Asians are like minority who don't really speak out that much, and that's also a stereotype. So the vague thing, if they knew it's something offensive, they would not say those things because they didn't know that it is something offensive. They said this.
If you want my opinion, we find too much excuse. They know that it can be offensive. They just don't care. This is just a joke. I mean, we are in 2025. Their neighbor is like Korean, Japan, China, any country. Like they have a lot. They have a huge community of Asian person in Australia. And I'm sure that in Australia there is a lot of like topic about racism against Asian people. They know that, but that's the problem. They don't care.
But non-Asian people feel free talking about Asian people. But I don't know. Anyways, 어쨌든 저희가 이건 좀 앞뒤 없는 얘기를 막 하고 있는데 저희가 아무래도 오드레는 백인 흑인 혼혈이고 저는 완전 100% 한국인 좀 약간 다른 나라 사람 같이 생기긴 했지만 어쩔 수 없이 이런 얘기를 많이 하게 돼요. 네. 지금 어떻게 보면은 새 인종이 다 있고 또 이 친구는 워낙에 또 문화와 종교와 이런 것들이 다양한 국가에서 왔고 둘 다 한국 사람이거나 둘 다 프랑스 사람이면 덜 얘기할 텐데 워낙 우리 자체가 다르다 보니까 그런 얘기들을 많이 하게 되죠. 네.
Conclusion.
Peace. Peace.
Love each other, guys.
Love is
the
loving more.
Caring is.
오.
Yeah.
어쨌든
어쨌든.
뭐
What is 어쨌든?
어쨌든 is like anyway.
어쨌든. I didn't know. 어쨌든.
어쨌든
잠깐만.
어쨌든
어쨌든.
좌우지간에 좌우
오케이. 어쨌든.
좌우지간에
어쨌든.
어쨌든
오케이. 어쨌든. Bye.
But you know, to be honest with you, we also make jokes about everything.
Okay, you are comedian. You making stand up. You make some joke like this. Okay, there is a context. It doesn't mean it's good, but there is a context. But then they just talk on live, and they just share what they think. 어쨌든.
Having small eyes, it never makes positive impression when you hear it, right?
What do you mean?
Because they talk about small eyes.
Yeah.
But when
Small eyes is not a good or bad thing. It's just that correlated with the fact that being Asian.
my point is
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like having big eyes,
Yeah.
it's not bad. But
Yeah.
the thing is,
like nobody is gonna tease you for like having six packs abs. Look at these six packs. I go ugly abs. No, because it's a good thing that we decide.
But I feel like for Western people, they don't care about when they talk about Asian. They don't care if you have big or like small eyes. They don't even notice. For them, you are just Asian. Like you can be the most Korean, like open eyes. They will be like still like, oh, you are Asian.
You just did it?
Yeah, you. You want to make me in jail? No. Yeah, you know what I mean. They just know you are Asian. They put everyone on the same things. Let's say you have like more like bigger eyes than like another Asian person. Your eyes are so big. Those people, they just don't know.
They don't think it's big eyes.
They don't think it's big eyes.
Let's say Asians or Koreans can be a little bit more sensitive about everything than other cultures. You know?
I don't think
But it's important to be careful when somebody doesn't like to hear something. You know what I mean?
I think it's just common sense. You can joke with your friends, nobody hear you, okay, do your stuff. You will not make someone hurt, but online, you know people watch you, so they can be hurt.
I'm really, really gutted that I like them.
But I think it's just that, yeah, they just like, for them it's just a joke. I don't think they see like the deal with this actually.
그러니까 이게 참 사람이 어떻게 보면은 이기적인 게 외국인과의 연애를 하지 않았을 때 외국에서 일하고 살고 이런 경험이 없었을 때는 제가 필요하지 않으니까 매일매일 생활하는 그 삶 속에 필요하지 않으니까 별로 신경 안 쓰고 예를 들면 무지하고 타문화나 어떤 타국이나 이런 거에 대해서 근데 이제 저는 이제 필요한 사람이 됐잖아요. 더 많은 이해와 관심이 필요한 입장이 되다 보니까 저희 가족들이나 친구들이 알면 좋겠다라는 또 이기적인 생각도 들어요. 근데 사실 그럴 필요가 없잖아요. 그 사람들은 매일매일 생활에서 그럴 필요가 없으니까 예를 들면 제가 되게 피부가 엄청 까만 편이에요. 잘 타고 조금만 나가 있으면 바로 그을리고 그러는데 이제 우리나라에서도 그런 장난 많이 하잖아요. 뭐 깜댕이, 뭐 깜시, 동남아 사람 같다 이런 거 하잖아요. 근데 뭐 웃어 넘길 수 있죠. 근데 동남아 사람들 입장에서 그걸 들었을 때 이게 긍정적인 상황에서 야 너 동남아 같다 이러는 게 아니니까 그것도 어떻게 보면은 알게 모르게 그래서 제 친구들 중에 뭐 저한테 어떤 이런 까무잡잡한 피부에 대해서 되게 많이 좀 장난을 하고 너무 친한 친구들이에요. 너무 친한 친구들이고 이제 제가 어떻게 보면 혼혈 여자친구를 만나니까 어쨌든 잠깐만요. 그런 게 옛날에는 그냥 막 웃고 넘어갔으면 요즘에는 이제 그런 게 되게 듣기가 싫더라고요. 예. 저랑 만약에 오드레가 애를 낳아서 여기 쪽 아버지 DNA가 더 많이 적이 돼가지고 백인 같은 애가 나올 수도 있고 아니면 아예 제 DNA가 완전히 그 도미넌트 해가지고 아주 동양인 같은 애가 나올 수도 있고 그건 모르죠. 예. 아니면은 흑인의 외모를 가진 아이가 나올 수도 있고 근데 그렇다고 했을 때 그런 어떤 짓궂은 그런 말이나 이런 거를 들으면서 자라야 된다고 생각하면은 쉽지 않을 것 같아요. 그러다 보니까 저도 제가 피로해지니까 제 이기적인 마음에 내 여자친구나 아내 될 사람이 혼혈이다. 그래서 이런 장난들 뭐 너네끼리 하는 건 내가 어떻게 할 수 없는데 이제 내 앞에서는 하면 내가 막 웃으면서 하면서 같이 막 이렇게 맞장구 치기는 아마 못할 거다. 너네도 어떤 사람 이러겠죠. 아이 그거 그냥 뭐 장난인데 뭐 어때 우리끼리 그리고 오드리한테 하는 게 아니라 너한테 하는 거잖아. 맞죠. 맞는데 이게 그냥 아까도 말씀드린 것처럼 예전처럼 그렇게 막 웃으면서 듣기가 쉽지 않다. 끝.
Charo.
Okay, should we go sleep?
Did you hear?
어?
I said.
자러 가자.
아니요. I said 자러 가자. 아이가.
사투리? 아야?
잠깐만요. 자러 가자 아이가.
자러 가자 아이가?
네.
그 경상도 사투리 아닌 것
부산
같아.
사투리.
I think ChatGPT
야.
gave you like 남북특과 사투리.
진짜?
I don't think anybody in Busan says 자러 가자 아이가. No.
I think so.
No.
Guys, if there is
No way.
if there is someone from Busan, please. Okay, 자러 가자. I'm disappointed.
자러 가자? 자러 가나?
자러 가나? 뭐 먹어나?
자러 가자. 자러 가자. 그냥 자러 가자.
자러 가자.